Welcome back to Black Land. It's been like a year and 2 months since the last episode. I put 2 episodes up that I had held that Isaiah was supposed to edit. He didn't get a chance to edit it, so those ain't make it. But this is the latest one. This is gonna be episode 7, I think. And if it's not episode 7, I'm gonna edit it and it'll be episode 7. So episode 7 defines the term distressed black neighborhoods. I use it a lot, and basically, distressed black neighborhoods are locations or communities that suffer from like typical what the media and society kind of puts on typical poor neighborhoods, especially black. So there's crime, poverty, drugs, violence, things along that nature. So that's kind of how we define it. But there's also I guess an intentional component too, because these neighborhoods they didn't create themselves. They were actually created by government policies, private sector policies. If you take jobs and industries out of an area and leave that area with no way to make money, then obviously it's going to put a stress on everyone in that area because they can't make money. And so when you look at distressed black neighborhoods, aside from those 4 or 5, I guess, characteristics of it, you can also look at like some economic stuff that isn't taking place. So you don't have city, state, federal investments into the structures there. So like businesses, the roads, general cleanup. So like here is an example. So when it's defined as a, and this isn't even a term that they define it as, but when a neighborhood is a distressed black neighborhood, right? The garbage collectors, they come once a week or whatever it is. But if it's a nicer area, they come more frequently, which then allows the trash not to spread. The bags don't rip. There's not garbage spread all over the place. So there's many things that happen that are kind of policy driven that just allow these neighborhoods to decay. So and then you could go back to like to 1800, 1820 policies there, 1850s. I went over that in the last video about Homestead Act, redlining, blockbustering, all that stuff that kind of locked black people out of land and home ownership, which in turn, you look at these areas now, there isn't a lot of home ownership. There's a lot of projects. There's a lot of assisted housing. So the investments that the government does make is in these properties that will never be productive or create a good environment. So that's that. So I'm gonna leave it there because I want these. I'm gonna make a lot more of these videos. I'm gonna make them quick, but so I'm gonna try and keep them down like under 10. I want to be like 7 to 8 minutes. I may expand on this if if there's high interest in it, but I want to have that definition as a like a core or like a foundation. So when I speak about it in the future, you kind of know what it was and know what I was speaking about. Yeah, so again, it's Black Land. The purpose of it is to kind of explain ways in which blacks can start to enter into the world real estate to create generational wealth or at least start it, so that your kids know, you're starting this, and then now they know they can take on, that baton and grow it, or whatever. But this is a thing that you have to do. You have to own land, you have to own property, but you want to do it the right way. And I'm going to speak about ways in which you want to invest and ways in which you don't. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of speed this up a little bit more and get more out. Try and get one or two out every week. And any questions you could post underneath the video. Any comments, hit me up. Again, this is Jamie with Blackland. Purpose is to talk about how blacks can enter into the world of real estate.